Oh hi, it's been a month since something very special happened. And no, it's not that I became a real boy or something goofy like that, although I did just discover that unicorns aren't a real animal. So, to be fair, I'm an idiot. It's been 1 month since I opened Media Lab, this public production studio where you can come and create your own YouTube videos, record your own podcasts, and just involve yourself in the creative community of Calgary. And in that time, I have learned some valuable lessons, like sometimes it's more important to make a decision than make the right decision. And oftentimes, you're just not gonna know what you need to do at all, and you kinda have to just fake it. However, because I do now work out of this cooperative workspace, I thought that I would go around and ask some of my new coworkers what their business advice would be.
Be realistic with your numbers and actually know what your numbers are. I usually tout the don't be realistic route, but when it comes to finances and business, I think that is the most important thing that will make or break your business. So that is the one and first thing you should get down pat before anything else, including marketing.
Biggest thing is to do what you're passionate about. If you're doing work that makes you excited, everything else will fall into place.
Continually be looking for money, supporters, sponsorship. Get as many people involved as you possibly can. Past that, best advice would be to always follow your dream. You had a very clear vision of what you started out with, and as business starts and continues to grow, sometimes it takes you on a different path. You always kind of have to make sure that your vision is always in place.
Now, all that advice was filmed after I filmed this part, so hopefully that was helpful and not just the ravings of madmen. One of the things for me when I started on this journey was that I had this idea of what business meant. That if you were a businessman, you got up early in the morning, you put on a suit and tie, you had a briefcase, you went and worked downtown, and you did business things with other business people. And there's this huge nebulous thing that I didn't really understand. And then you get into the middle of it and kind of discover that the majority of business is just having meetings over coffee or beers. I'm very awake and drunk all the time. There's this bad rap that business ownership gets where you're just this conservative stick in the mud that never wants to evolve. And really what my experience has been is that I have met some of the most creative and devoted and energetic and just interesting people by being able to be part of the entrepreneur community here in Calgary. So I think what it comes down to is that the only other advice that I can give if you want to start your own business or become an entrepreneur is to just do it. I think those are Nike's lawyers. But as always, I'd like to know what you think. Are you an entrepreneur? Have you started your own business? Let me know all of your advice down in the comments below. My name is Kyle. Thank you so much for watching. I upload videos every Monday and Thursday. And if you want to see more of this content, you can also become a patron over on my Patreon page. And besides all this stuff, I have been devouring Stranger Things too. Don't trust that Sean Astin character. There's something going on with Bob.